Do you ever feel like life is just noise? Everyone around you has an opinion about who you should be, what you should do, and how you should live. But here's the truth. You will never truly become yourself in the spotlight of others. The secret lies in silence, in isolation. It's where the greatest transformations happen. Today, I'll show you why stepping back from the world is the key to stepping into your best self. Let's start with why isolation is necessary for growth. Isolation is not loneliness, it's a tool. Think about a sculptor. Before they create a masterpiece, they retreat into their studio, away from the noise, away from distractions. The same is true for you. Growth demands focus, and focus is impossible when the world is pulling at you from all sides. The problem is, we live in a hyper-connected world that's designed to keep us exposed. Social media, constant notifications, endless conversations. They create a false sense of productivity. But the reality is, the more you stay connected, the less connected you are to yourself. Here's the harsh truth. The people around you might unknowingly keep you stuck. Their expectations, their judgments, even their love, it all shapes you into a version of yourself that serves them, not you. To break free, you have to disappear. Not forever, but long enough to rebuild. And the best part? When you return, you'll be unrecognizable. You might ask, well, how do I isolate myself effectively? Now, I'm not saying you need to pack your bags and move to a cabin in the woods, though if that's your vibe, go for it. Isolation is about creating boundaries and crafting your own space for growth. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Silence your circle. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Step back from unnecessary conversations. Mute group chats. Limit your social media. Become a ghost. Not because you're running away, but because you're running toward yourself. Step 2. Control your environment. Set up a space where distractions can't reach you. This could be a room in your home, a park bench, or even a library. Anywhere you can think, plan, and focus without interruption. Step 3. Set a purpose for your isolation. Isolation without intention is just hiding. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve during this time? Write it down. Whether it's learning a skill, working on your health, or simply resetting your mindset, clarity is key. Step 4. Replace noise with reflection. Journal your thoughts, meditate, sit with your ideas. At first it'll feel uncomfortable, like you're wasting time, but what you're really doing is listening to the voice you've been ignoring all along, your own. Once you practice and get better at isolating yourself from the noise, then comes the transformation. Here's what happens when you isolate yourself with intention. You rediscover your power. You'll find strength in being alone, clarity in your goals, and excitement in your progress. The transformation is quiet, almost invisible. And when you finally re-emerge, the world won't know what hit it. You'll realize you no longer care about their opinions. You no longer seek validation. You've built yourself from the ground up, without applause, without approval. And that's the greatest freedom you'll ever experience. But here's the twist. When you reach this point, you won't feel the need to shout your success from the rooftops. You'll be content knowing you've done it for yourself, not for anyone else. So, are you ready to step into the shadows and reinvent yourself? Take the first step today. Silence the world and tune into you. Share in the comments. What's the first thing you'll focus on during your isolation? And if you're ready to learn the ultimate cheat code for leveling up your life, don't forget to subscribe to build your breakthrough.